The colloquium brought together MACSUR researchers from Livem, CropM, and TradeM, as well as representatives of the Animal Task Force, the European Federation of Animal Science, the Global Research Alliance on Animal Health and Greenhouse Gas Emissions Intensity Network, Agro-group, and the Solid Project. The Joint Programming Initiative on Agriculture, Food Security, and Climate Change, FACE-JPI, provides and steers research to support sustainable agricultural production and economic growth, to contribute to a European bio-based economy, while maintaining and restoring ecosystem services under current and future climate change. The FACE-JPI is a parallel initiative to H2020 on boosting and coordinating national scientific research agendas. It aims to do so with a strong transdisciplinary research base, encompassing economic and social aspects in addition to scientific ones, and with a creative approach towards the alignment of national programs and the input of multiple actors and stakeholders. In this context, and promoted by the MACSUR Knowledge Hub, the International Livestock Livem Modeling and Research Colloquium was organized in Bilbao on the 14th to 16th of October 2014 and was hosted by BC3, the Basque Center for Climate Change.
MACSUR is a knowledge hub which is seeking to pull together and develop better models. We're seeking to build enhanced models, bring together and create enhanced capacity, linking people who are working on crops, trade and livestock to give us a better estimate of what food production systems will look like in 2050 against a backdrop of significant changes in our climate variability, or some would refer to it as climate change.
When we're talking about MACSUR, and in particular Livem, when we're talking about livestock production, there's something very specific about livestock production. Livestock, and especially ruminants, they are capable of using resources that could otherwise not be used and convert this into human edible food. It's a very important issue. And furthermore, they're doing this from grasslands, and grasslands, they have a very huge area in the world. Like in short, humans cannot eat grass, but the ruminants, they can, and they produce the meat and the milk which humans eat. For that reason, it's very important to study the effect of the expected climate change on grass and forest production, and of course also on livestock production. And that is what MACSUR, and in particular Livem, does.
The first session focused on grassland and farm-scale modeling, stressing the value of modeling as a complement to experimental research, the value of modeling for risk assessments of climate change, and its value for verifying the consequences of management changes on carbon sequestration and nitrous oxide emissions. The importance of models as decision support tools for the farmers was also highlighted, as was the need for careful design of such instruments. Grassland modelers explained the outcomes of their model intercomparison work and showed how they and others are developing and using models to support and provide advice to both farmers and policymakers. The second session had the theme of livestock productivity. Martin Scholten from Wageningen University and Research Center laid out the challenges and opportunities facing the modeling community at the European and international scales. The impacts of environmental change on animal health, productivity, and greenhouse gas emissions was discussed, as were the impacts of different feeds on greenhouse gas emissions, and the importance of enteric fermentation in determining the efficiency with which feed is converted to energy by dairy cattle. Throughout the meeting, 16 posters representing modeling work from within and beyond MACSUR provided further food for thought and discussion.